Alright, we are back with MissionChief.com. We're going to listen to this
Union
real
Depot
quick.
main building, unconscious. Cross Streets, Sibley Street, and Wakudo Street. Box 705. On Fire Ops 4.
Stand by,
20,
viewers.
30.
Stand by.
Medic 4, 214 4th Street East. Union Depot main building, unconscious. Cross Streets, Sibley Street, and Wakudo Street. Box 705. On Fire Ops 4. Time 20, 30.
Alright, so we are back with MissionChief.com. Today in this tutorial video, I'll be showing you guys glitches. It's not really a glitch, but things that you might think are glitches, but they're really not. Like, for instance, you might have a call. Let's say this is the call, and you want to respond an ambulance, but your ambulance is not responding. It'll say the mission... I'll show you guys. Alright. But, like I said last episode, I will show you guys what happens when you put down POIs. So here's a POI right here. I told you guys I put it in the baseball stadium, and here we go. We have a concert right here on Target Plaza, on Target Field. So this is a baseball stadium. I honestly have no idea what to send to these calls. So we're just going to send something real quick. Let's just send a helicopter because it'll be quick. Oh, never mind, it tells us. So we need 7 patrol cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 7. And 2 fire trucks and 1 engine. Let's just hit respond. So drag that down there. There we go. Okay. Now we got that out of the way. Okay. So now down to the nitty gritty. I also had a pickpocketing and a bin fire over here. But I answered the pickpocketing. Alright. So down to things. So for instance, if you guys might get this problem, you most likely will. Alright. So let's pretend, I'll find a station that has one. Alright, so this station right over here, I had this problem happen to me. Comments on some why I probably didn't do it. But anyways, as you guys can see, this unit right here is black. Now the reason this one is black is because I don't have enough units. So if you add all these up, 6 times 3, which is 18, and I only have 17 employees. Now do you guys see a problem with that? Well, yes, there should be a problem with that. Alright, so basically, let's say all 3 units were in service. So I'll just make this unit in service real quick. So this is going to be in service. So that means we have 3 units requiring 18 units and we only have 17. Alright, so let's say you respond all 3 of these units to this roof fire. Alright, now when they respond to the roof fire, only 2 will actually respond because the other one can't. Alright, so you'll have 1 extra unit, and then you'll forget about this whole call because you think it's going to be done. And you just leave it alone, and then you figure out, wow, I didn't even respond to that. This can happen on a massive scale. Like, I responded to tanker spills, and I only have 3 MCVs, and MCVs can only handle 1 unknown tanker spill, so I was too short, and it was bad. I all my units were depleted. Like, I could not answer any calls. Like, I had to go through this whole list and then find out, oh my god, why do I have 1 MCV required? Because it doesn't have enough personnel. But here's another thing that can happen. So let's go back over here. So let's say I'm just gonna make this one unavailable again. All right, that's how you do it to make vehicles unavailable. So that means no matter what, they can never get called out until you make it go available again. All right. So like I said, these MCVs require special training. So let's go to show people. So as you guys can see, these people are all on mobile command. Like, I set these specific people. So let's say there's John, Adam, and Steve. And John and Steve have MCV training, and Adam doesn't. Alright? So that means John and Steve will go on the MCV, and Adam will stay on the engine. I kind of forgot their names. I hope that makes sense. But let's say, for instance, let's show these people again. Alright, now this can happen to you. This was a scenario that happened to me. I'm sure it'll happen to everybody. But let's say these units were not tethered to the unit. So, and when you click on a unit right here, let's go to Command 17. You go to Assign Personnel. So that means you put specific people that have this specific training to this specific vehicle. Alright? If that made any sense, I hope it did. But as you can see, I have 6 people on mobile command. That's their training. So you have to train up 6 people on mobile command. So that means the rest of these people, Maria, Lena, Amelia, Sandra, Maria, and Katharina, and Fabian, Tim, Emma, and Claudia. It's a lot of IAs. I don't know why there's so many IAs.
LRT Raymond WB platform. Unknown medical. Cross Streets, Camden Avenue, and Carlton Street. Box.
Alright, so anyways, back to that.
Time 20, 36. Ladder 20, and medic 23, 2305 University Avenue West. LRT Raymond WB platform. Unknown medical. Cross Streets, Camden Avenue, and Carlton Street. Box 634. On Fire Ops 4. Time 20, 36.
Thank you, Siri. Anyways, they're responding to a like a train station, essentially. It's just a platform. But anyways, so the rest of these people, like the people I just named off, they are just regular old firefighters that don't know shit about MCV or hazmat. Alright, so now let's say these were all just non-fire. Actually, I'll do it. Actually, I'll show you guys. Remove, 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 remove. Alright, so that means any of these guys. So essentially, these mobile command vehicle, the mobile command people, since this is anybody can get on any vehicle, so that means any of these 17 people can get on any of those 3 trucks. All right. So now it only takes 1 person. So the probability of these mobile command people hopping on a fire truck, just a normal engine with no special classes needed, is very high. So what you need to do is you do need to assign personnel. Like that is a must when you're using these special vehicles. Because if one of these mobile command people get onto your engine, that means that renders your whole MCV like unavailable, basically. Like it'll say it's gonna be coming, but it really won't. So then you'll have to send the engine. Okay, let's say they respond and there's a mobile command person on your engine. All right, so let's say he's going for this roof fire. And the engine gets on scene, but the MCV doesn't, because the MCV doesn't have the correct people to actually launch the vehicle. Now, once they do that, that means you'll only see that there's actually only 1 unit there, and the MCV didn't actually come. So that means you have to send the fire truck all the way back. So the fire truck's gonna have to go all the way back, and then you'll have to. So that means all the 17 people are back at that station. And that means you'll actually have to go in there and manually assign the personnel. But I'm gonna make sure I actually redo this because I don't remember if I did or not. Reassign them. Yeah, I did. Okay, that would have been very bad. Assign vehicle, assign vehicle. There we go. All right. So that basically cleans it all up. Now the next thing we're gonna do is if I can find it. I don't remember where it is. Where is it exactly? Anyways, there's these usually it's right here on your screen. But anyways, there'll be some numbers here that'll say it'll be like 1 through 400 kilometers. All right. Now that is basically how far units will actually travel. So let's say this fire department right here. It obviously can go 400 kilometers wherever you want them to go normally. But for instance, you accidentally hit the little 1 kilometer button. So that means the maximum distance for every single fire department is only going to be like, I don't know how much a kilometer is. I know it's like really close to a mile. But let's say right here to this intersection, I know that's not exactly a mile, but let's say that's a mile. That means that it can only respond around here. Now let's say if you had around 30 kilometers, it could respond to this call, but it could not respond to wait for it, to this call up here, this tree on the bikeway. Alright, obviously you'd have a different station responding to that, but sometimes when units aren't available, this is Mission Chief. I mean, there's some sort of unrealism to this game, But anyways, you get the point. If I were you guys, I'd always play on that 400 kilometers. That always helps. Plus, if you want to give mutual aid to your alliance members, and let's say you're playing in New York and your buddy's in New Jersey, you know, you can send your New York units to New Jersey and New Jersey units to New York. All right, so that's basically it. Oh, one more thing. If your game starts messing up, if you do not refresh your game after a while, so let's say you have this game open and you turn off your computer, it goes into like sleep mode, or you're playing on your phone and you turn it off for a while. Just make sure you go all the way up. Oh, we got another one.
Medic 24, 2180 Lodin Lane, Afton View Apartments, 6 person. Cross Streets, Burlington Road, and Wynn Street South. Box 8. Time 20:41. Medic 24, 2180 Lodin Lane, Afton View Apartments, 6 person. Cross Streets, Burlington Road, and Winthrop Street South. Box 802. On Fire Ops 4. Time 20:41.
Anyways, getting back to things. So if your game is freezing like this, and you guys can ask it, it's actually broken right now. Like, there should be a pointer finger, but it's only the arrow right now. So I can't click on units. This is actually perfect timing. So what you would do is go up here, hit the refresh button, just the U-turn arrow. And now it'll bring you back to your original, place right here. So as you can see, this is my, I don't remember what they're called, your communication centers. I don't know, but you guys know the name of it. I forgot what it's called, but it's basically that big antenna thing. It's like your communications place. So that's basically wherever this is. That's what your refreshing game, or whenever you get back on the game, that's where it'll automatically go to. So if I had this thing over the rally point, or the communication center, all the way over here. Let's say in the middle of this intersection, it would bring my screen all the way over there whenever I get in the game, if that makes sense to you. But as you guys can see now, it's actually pulling out that pointer finger so I can actually respond units. Before, I just had the arrow and was not clicking on them. So that's when you would use the refresh button. You have to use it quite a bit, honestly, whenever you're kind of playing this game. Just whenever you get off, make sure you refresh it too. Alright, if that makes sense. Alright, the one last thing I'm going to tell you guys is there's the new mobile version. I think I might have said something, but I think I did. And my dog's humping her bed right now, if you guys can hear that. You can hear a little pause, and you don't even, never mind. Okay, anyways, the mobile version did come out, and it is on your phone. I don't know if it's on the Android store, but I do know for sure it is on the Apple store. Alright, now what you guys want to do is make sure you guys have past phone update 9.3.5. I have an iPhone 4S, and I have an iPod, and they're both 9.3. Autumn, stop humping your bed! Alright, and she's embarrassed right now. And anyway, I cannot play the game at all, unfortunately. Yeah, look at that. She's coming out of her room. She's like, the fuck? Yeah, so that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. If it made sense to you, or if it helped you in any way, I've had all these things happen to me before, and I've done them. I mean, sometimes without even knowing it. Just the new calls are popping up. So we have a parked car accident. That's a good one. We also have the bin fire up here, which is a new one. I've never had a parked car accident. I honestly have no idea how to respond to these calls. Except for this concert, because that actually told me what to respond to that call. Alright, so thank you for watching. I will be with you guys next weekend to give you guys some more content. We're going to go for those 3 stations, and we're actually going to crank out another city. Like last episode, which was 34, maybe 33. I don't even remember. I think it was 34, though. We did finish off Mendota Heights. So the next place we are actually going to go is either Egan or Invergrove Heights. They have some really nice units that I really want to bring in, like an SCBA tank and a bunch of battalion chiefs. I mean, I probably should be finishing off St. Paul, but I really need these special units. But that's about it. Thank you for watching. I'll check back with you guys next weekend, like I said.